actually passed by the United States House of Representatives, that would have begun.
Hi guys, welcome back to XCOM 2 modded core collection.
Governor, we really appreciate your time.
Yeah.
Finally got a rescue mission to rescue Dragonova.
In New York is. We're like,
She got kidnapped a while ago.
We have many of our own. Okay, Governor.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Thank you all. About 21 before the hour now. Not your average bomb shelter. The ultra-rich now. How they're spending big money on state-of-the-art doomsday bunkers, and demand apparently is skyrocketing, and we'll show you how. Plus, from southern Texas to northern Maine, Americans are getting ready for a big Monday. The best spots in the country to see that phenomenon from the moon.
My dry eyes made me a burning, stinging 5 times a day. Makeup smearing,
Drop Caesar.
I want another option. That's not another drop.
Tyrvaya. It's not another drop. It's the first and only nasal spray for dry eye. Tyrvaya treats the signs and symptoms of dry eye disease fast by helping your body produce its own real tears. Common side effects include sneezing, cough, and throat and nose irritation.
Relying only on drops? Not me. My own real tears are my relief.
Ask your eye doctor about Tyrvaya.
It's an understatement to say Jamie Johnson is a big name in country music. 11 Grammy nominations, twice winner of Country Song of the Year, and recently a member of the Grand Ole Opry family.
When I played the opera for the first time, I felt a direct connection. I felt like this was a place I belonged.
Jamie had a similar feeling about a completely different family, the Marines.
I walked by a fellow off the stage a little while ago.
Where the fuck up there?
He said Semper Fi. I immediately knew who he was. I knew from the time I was a kid, a young kid, that I was going to be a Marine. I don't know where I got the idea of that from. I just knew.
Jamie remembers as if it was yesterday, when, where, and why he signed up.
I went to a recruiter's office. He told me about the Marine Corps band, and I went, no, I didn't want to be that kind of Marine. I signed up for the infantry, became a mortarman.
Jamie has a great appreciation for the sacrifices made by those who serve and their families.
These guys and gals have been keeping the wolf away from the door, and it's sometimes a thankless job.
That's just one of the reasons Jamie is so committed to the work that Tunnel to Towers is doing to help our veterans.
Tunnel to Towers Foundation has made a promise to eradicate veteran homelessness across America.
I'm thankful to hear that there's a charity out there that's looking after our veterans like this. They're doing it because they're thankful for what our military, police, and firemen have done and continue to do.
Welcome to my new home.
You can do your part for our homeless veterans. A donation of just $11 a month will go a long way to help Tunnel to Towers build permanent homes for our veterans. Go to T2T.org for more information about what you can do to make a difference.
Uh-oh.
The world has changed. Clearly, it's not the 80s and the 90s anymore. And when the stock
And they're
market
coming my way.
does from
Oh
time to
boy.
time, our clients are protected against losses.
Okay.
And literally, they go up with the market, lock in their gains, and when the market goes down, they don't lose anything. We keep it simple. Our clients earn a reasonable rate of return, and they don't lose money. If you have at least $100,000 to invest, get your investor's guide and see if it's right for you.
Evan Gershkovich has been jailed inside Moscow's notorious leftover prison.
He was reporting for the Wall Street Journal, and he had been critical of Russia while doing so.
Journalism is not a crime.
When it comes to drugs, how much freedom is too much for kids? Drugs are out there. Will my team feel free to say no around other kids? I didn't live drug-free when I was younger. Can I admit that to my kids? Drugs worry me, but how can I feel free to talk about it with my kids?
Questions about drugs and kids? Call or chat to get real-time support.
Reading Pause for Story program allows youth to work with our dog by reading stories to them. Interaction with our therapy dogs that make a very big difference with day-to-day mental health. Thank you for your support of the United Way. It allows our therapy dog program to visit seniors, youth in need, with one job. Air Force One today.
It's that time of year again. Answer the question, ladies. When the boys in blue, hell, don't move. Get up on turns.
You should be more nice.
Oh, that's right. Great. Those people like shoot each other in the head. You're worried about me. Station brings the heat. Back to the beach. None of you guys are 21, right? Cops Spring Break. New episode Friday on Fox Station. The only place to watch new episodes of Cops. All part of Fox Justice. Sign up and get your first year of Fox Station for $29.99. America is streaming.
Bomb shelters are getting the billionaire treatment. Some of the wealthiest Americans are investing in state-of-the-art doomsday bunkers designed to defend against civil unrest, national disasters, or worse. Griff Jenkins has more from Washington. Where'd you find, Griff?
Well, Dana, we've all thought about it. Where are you going to go if doomsday hits? And chances are you're not going to go to an old 1960s fallout shelter like this. Back then in the Cold War, we were worried about Soviet nukes. Now it's everything. World War III with Iran, Russia, China, North Korea, the civil unrest or natural disasters. Bottom line, people are bunkering up.
It's a worldwide phenomenon right now. People are buying and having bunkers built. It's not just an American thing. It's a global thing. The average person wants a place, of course, to protect their family against what they think could be the world's biggest disaster on the planet. And they want a place to go.
Ron Hubbard, the CEO of Alice Shelter, says he saw a spike in demand when Ukraine broke out, when the Israel war broke out, political unrest playing up hard. Now, for $20 grand, Dana, you get the basic bomb shelter. But dig a little deeper in your wallet, for $100 grand, you can get the big boy bunker. But billionaires are taking no chances. Al Corby, the president of a group called SAFE, says they're not holding back.
You know, you have some clients that are professional golfers, and they want a driving range and a putting set up in their shelter. Others are professional race car drivers, and they want simulators in their shelters.
And Dana, anybody that knows me, if I got the money to build one of these, well, we're going to have to put a wave pool in my bunker so I can surf every day. Dana?
I need something for the dogs. That's what I'm looking for, Griff. Thank you.
Once you start surfing, we'll get some video of it, Griff. Thank you. Here we go, Dana. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You have all weekend to get ready for Monday's total solar eclipse. 15 states are in the path of totality. It's a rare phenomenon. It will not return for decades. And Jonathan Hunt is live in LA. He's getting ready. Sun's coming up in California. Good morning, sir.
Hey, good morning, Bill. It is going to be a truly spectacular day across much of the United States on Monday when we get this total solar eclipse. The excitement of it best summed up perhaps by the NASA administrator, Bill Nelson. Listen here.
Eclipses have a special power. They move people to feel a kind of reverence for the beauty of our universe.
And it is going to be beautiful. What's going to happen on Monday is that the moon, as we look at the sun, will begin creeping across the sun's surface until in a certain 100-mile or so corridor, it blocks it out totally. It will look completely amazing. So where and when can you see it? Well, if you want to be in the path of totality, it's going to begin about 2:30 p.m. Eastern down in Texas on the border there, right around Eagle Pass, and then it will curve up across the United States, going through Arkansas, for instance. It'll end up just exiting the United States right around Niagara Falls. 30 million people live in the path of totality. Millions more expected to travel there. That could cause a few issues. Listen here.
It could quite possibly be the biggest visitor day in Niagara's history, whether it be congestion of traffic, cellular network disruptions, and of course our emergency medical services. We want everybody to be on high alert.
Now, NASA is going to do a whole bunch of science stuff. They're going to be flying 3 WB-57 planes during the eclipse. Those are so cool because they can fly at 57,000 feet, far higher than any commercial aircraft. They're also going to launch 3 rockets before, during, and after the eclipse. So all in all, Bill, it's going to be an incredible day. We will have extensive coverage. I'm going to be anchoring part of that coverage with 80,000 of my closest friends at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. We will all be wearing the all-important eclipse glasses. If you want to watch it at all, whether you get 40% eclipse or total eclipse, you have to wear these. Otherwise, you can really damage your eyes. You can pick them up free at a bunch of places. You can buy them. Just make sure you get real ones, not a lot of the fake ones that are flooding the market. But for so much of the United States, it is going to be an incredible day.
You got it, John. Thank you. Good advice there. We will see you on Monday. So get ready. Thank you.
Dino, please. Please catch this, Bill. The New York Rangers and New York Jersey Devils. Remember we went to that game?
Yeah.
They were throwing down the gauntlet at Madison Square Garden. Watch here.
WBC Lazard Gaudreau has dropped him with Kevin Ball as well. Now it's 5-on-5. Terminal exchanging blows. But everybody has gloves off the Garden.
That was just 2 seconds into the start of the game. Both starting lines began throwing punches. Even the rival coaches were seen screaming at each other from the bench. 8 players were immediately ejected. The game ended in a 4-3 win for the Rangers, and the crowd went wild.
So this guy Rempe, right, for the Rangers?
Yeah.
First-year player.
Okay.
So he's 6'7" in bare feet. Ooh. So when he puts on ice skates, he's like 7 foot tall. Mm-hmm. And his arm reach, Dana, is from here to across the room. And Rempe gets in a lot of these fights.
Oh, Rempe.
He's the guy who goes in and takes care of it.
More Red Bill. Red Bull. Red Bill.
Red Bill.
That'd be a good drink.
They sure would. Driving rescue efforts underway to save Americans stranded in Haiti. Jack Brewer and Mark Geist are in the middle of it, but are they having success? They're going to join us live. Come up in a moment, right here.
Veteran homeowners, checked your credit card rates lately? Many are over 22%, near 30% if you pay late. Why not do what thousands of veteran families have done? Call New Day and pay off that high-rate debt with the lower-rate New Day 100 VA cash-out loan. It lets you pay off your credit cards and car loans with one easy monthly payment. Get the cash you need and the peace of mind you deserve.
Call 1-800-397-9341.
At Cabinets to Go, we're bringing the wow with our buy one, get one free sale. Now you can get your dream kitchen for as low as $154 per month. Hurry, this buy one, get one free sale ends April 9th. Cabinets to Go. This is how you wow for less.
At Safelite, we'll take care of fixing your windshield. But did you know we can take care of your insurance claim? That means less stress for you.
Thanks.
My pleasure. Have a good one.
You too.
Schedule today at Safelite.com.
Safelite Repair, Safelite Replace.
I was just feeling sick. And it was the worst day. Mom was crying. I was sad.
I was diagnosed with rhabdomyosarcoma.
Once we got the first initial hit, it was just straight tears, sickness in your stomach, just don't want to get up out of bed. That sting. Well, you got to look on the bright side of things. Tell me what the bright side of childhood cancer is.
It's a long road. It's hard. But St. Jude has gotten us through it.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital works day after day to find cures and save the lives of children with cancer and other life-threatening diseases. Thanks to generous donors like you, families never receive a bill from St. Jude for treatment, travel, housing, or food, so they can focus on helping their child live.
Without all of those donations, St. Jude would not be able to do all of the exceptional work that they do.
For just $19 a month, you'll help us continue the life-saving research and treatment these kids need.
No matter if it's a big business or just the grandmother that donates once a month, they are changing people's lives. And that's a big deal.
Join with your debit or credit card right now, and we'll send you this St. Jude t-shirt that you can proudly wear to show your support.
Our family is forever grateful for donations big and small because it's completely changed our lives and it's given us a second chance. St. Jude's not going to stop until every single kid gets that chance to walk out of the doors of this hospital cancer-free.
Please don't wait. Call or go online or scan the QR code below right now.
2-in-1 CoQ10 and healthy blood pressure support? We've got you covered. Thanks to the dual ingredients in Super Beats' most advanced heart chew yet. New Super Beats Advanced by Human, now infused with CoQ10, plus the grapeseed extract you've come to love for nearly 2 times more effective blood pressure support than diet and exercise alone. Why take a separate CoQ10 supplement when you can enjoy twice the benefits with Super Beats, the #1 cardiologist recommended meat brand? Get a free month supply on all bundles at superbeatsadvanced.com.
This is a paid advertisement for legal services. Have you or anyone you know used a drug named Ozempic or Wegovy to treat diabetes or help aid in weight loss? These drugs have been linked to severe side effects such as stomach paralysis, persistent vomiting, and constant nausea. Do you or anyone you know have any severe side effects after taking one of these drugs? If so, do not delay. You may be entitled to compensation. Visit forthepeople.com or call the number on your screen now. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Do not stop taking prescribed medication without first consulting a physician.
I have a structured settlement and I need cash now. OJJ Wentworth, 877 cash now. I have an annuity, but I need cash now. OJJ Wentworth, 877 cash now.
It's your money. Use it when you need it.
OJJ Wentworth, 877 cash now.
Hey, you, with the small business.
Whoa.
You've got all kinds of bright ideas that your customers need to know about. Constant Contact makes it easy. With everything from managing your social posts and events to email and SMS marketing, Constant Contact delivers all the tools you need to help your business grow. Get started today at ConstantContact.com. Constant Contact, helping the small stand tall.
Americans need help in Haiti still today. And the Jack Brewer Foundation getting some much needed help and backup from a former Benghazi contractor. You got 53,000 people fleeing the capital in the last 3 weeks, but some Americans still can't get out. And that's where Jack Brewer and Mark Geis come in. They're on the ground working to save as many Americans as possible. They're with me now. Gentlemen, welcome back. Jack, it's been about a week and a half since we have spoken. How you doing? How many a day can you save, Jack?
We're getting out between 12 and 18. Right now, we're expecting to have a big weekend of over 40. Having someone like Mark come on board is really giving us a spark because, our issue has been once we get them evacuated to Port-au-Prince, getting them out on larger aircraft has been a bit difficult. Yesterday, we had one of our main helicopters had to be grounded because of sand in the engine. And so we've been navigating a lot of various issues, but people are safe. We've gotten out about 126 so far. So those numbers continue to grow, but we're, as we become more and more into this, we get a lot of people are reaching out. A lot of families are reaching out.
Good.
So
Good.
these numbers are growing.
So let's go from 126 and double it, even triple it. Mark, how has your involvement helped Jack?
Biggest thing is helping coordinate fixed wing aircraft and just using some of the influence that I have to help raise money to bring more awareness to it. And biggest thing is getting some aircraft down there. Like Jack said, getting them out of Port-au-Prince up to Cap Haitian is been very efficient. It's been getting from there the fixed wing aircraft. And really, it takes a larger aircraft to make bigger pushes. Is what we really need.
Yeah, you're using the main airport there, Mark. Is that what you're doing at Port-au-Prince?
Yeah, at Cap Haitian.
Okay.
We're staying out of Port-au-Prince. We're getting everybody up to Cap Haitian where Jack's at.
Yeah,
that's what he's handling.
The only way in and out, right? I hope you guys are in touch with Corey Mills, a Republican from Florida. He's doing this as well. His cause is amazing, but he has criticism too for why there is not more help. Roll this. Corey Mills.
Clear that the Biden administration is going after red states and meanwhile ignoring the fact that he's violating his constitutional oath. Imagine, if you will, for a moment, David, that he planned and coordinated airlifts like this into Israel and into Haiti to rescue Americans, which is what his actual job is to do, as opposed to people like myself having to go over there and do this to shame them into it.
Jack, I don't know how you feel about that. Is he right?
It's sad. Yeah, he's right on point. And And I think he mentioned earlier, the Biden administration has flown hundreds of thousands of illegals to cities all around America, but we can't go in and get 1,000 Americans out of Haiti. Guys like myself and Mark have to pour all of our personal money into this, all of our organization's money into this. This stuff is really expensive. It's complicated. Insurance costs. And the government is nowhere to be found. Joe Biden, do something. Americans in Haiti are Americans. Americans are Americans, no matter what color they are, no matter where they're from, no matter what you think about the place that they live. Let's get our brothers and sisters out of there.
Amen to that. Keep it up, fellas. Jack Brew and Mark Geis, you make a great team. Good luck.
Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Bill.
Thank you.
Officers alert on a potential Trojan horse. Migrants from one of our nation's top rivals flooding into the U.S. from the southern border to American territories in the Pacific Ocean. Welcome to a brand new hour of America's Newsroom. I'm Dana Perino.
Quick first hour. Good morning to you. I'm Bill Hammer. On Thursday morning, it's not just the southern states. President Biden's border crisis extending far and wide, with Chinese migrants entering the sovereign U.S. from thousands of miles away. Warnings now that the influx shows the hidden hand of Beijing.
There's no chance, Lord, that this is accidental, that these folks are actually seeking asylum. And if even a fraction, imagine just 1% of those tens of thousands of folks are here on a nefarious mission on behalf of the Chinese Communist Party directly, working all the fentanyl issues, working on the cartel assistance to the Mexicans, right, helping funnel money, laundering money through the Chinese system. This is dangerous. This is an enormous national security risk to the United States.
More on that now. Jillian Turner's got more on the risk and the challenge from the State Department now. Jillian, good morning.
Hi, Bill. Well, Chinese migrants have been caught trying to cross into the U.S. illegally through Guam, that being the U.S. territory in the Pacific that is home to a strategic military base. It's also home to about, I want to make sure I get this right for you, just over 20,000 U.S. troops. There is this new reporting. Take a look at this that shows the numbers over the last couple of years. There are 118 unlawful or attempted unlawful entries by Chinese citizens at Guam now since 2022. Senator Joni Ernst is so concerned about the issue, she flagged it for DHS in a letter, writing, quote, currently certain Chinese nationals are not required to obtain a B1 or B2 visa to enter the CNMI, that's Guam, even though the islands are a United States territory. This policy has made the island vulnerable to a plethora of problems, including drug trafficking, illegal immigration, and organized crime.
The Chinese have been doing this for years. They use our spies to drive into the military bases, to test our readiness, to test our security, because they're future actions against those bases in a war.
A Pentagon official now tells Fox News they are working on plans for a, quote, Guam defense system for aggression, reassure our allies and partners, and have the flexibility to defend against a range of capabilities our potential adversaries may employ in the theater. Just this week, a Chinese national attempted to run the gate at 29 Palms Marine Corps base. There he is up on the screen now. That's out in California. I can't speak to case by case, but obviously that's something that we take very seriously. We work with folks on the ground when we see those types of cases pop up. So for proof, Bill, that at least some of these Chinese migrants are making it through Guam into the United States illegally, earlier this year, the Department of Labor sanctioned 4 companies operating in Guam for using illegal Chinese labor. Bill?
Jillian, thanks. Jillian Turner from the State Department. We'll see where it goes from here, but right now, Dana, it's only
It is going up, and we actually have these numbers from the Border Patrol. Arrested Chinese nationals who cross the U.S. border.
We'll see you here. I'm going to catch you guys next time, all right? Peace out.
This year so far, 22,230. That's a 6,300% increase. That's hard. That's difficult math.
That started in October, by the way, right? So